Namaste everybody, and my love to each and every children. So I am Savitri, and as you all know, I was born and brought up in Mumbai, and since birth I was completely blind. And what happened? My parents were died during my childhood itself. Then my grandparents admitted me in blind boarding school because doctor said like even though you do many surgery, but it is not possible for me to see anything. So then my parents put me in blind boarding school. Grandparents put me in blind boarding school. But after some year they also passed away. And for me, I don't know what to do, where to go, because everything was closed. And then in my life there were 3 challenges. You know what was the third challenge? I was handicapped by leg also. You can see my leg is perfect now. That I will share you later, how it is perfect. So, so my grandparents put me, so my grandparents passed away during my high school time. And I have completed my SSC. And I said, God, where I will go? I did not know what to choose and where to go. So I shared with my friends and all. So through my friends' contact, I went to some hostels. But they said, since you are, I said, please let me allow to do some college. So they said, since it is vocational training hostel and you can't stay here. But I convinced them. And they allowed me to stay there, and I was doing vocational training as well as I was doing college also. I was going to college. After 12, because of some financial crisis, I had to stop my education. And I was staying there because I had no shelter. And I was not allowed to, do college also. And I had some financial crisis also. So I said, how long I will stay like this? I had to do something, and I was interested in society's work. Because I had suffered a lot in my life. Everybody used to ask me how I am handicapped, where is my parents, and sometimes, since childhood my relatives also poke me a lot, and I knew what is the suffering. On the other hand, with the God's grace, I got very good support of my friends. So really I wanted to return something to the society. So my friend encouraged me. They said, whatever you want to select, you select. So then I took admission in BSW, Bachelor of Social Work. But again there was a problem staying, because since I am orphan, where to stay? Then there was a private blind hostel which was already open for blind students. Again paying was the problem. But my church came to help me. So my Christian friends, they helped me a lot during those days. They paid my fees, and every year my education fees was paid by someone else, because the problem was I never ever got any support from any government. Because what happened, it is not somebody's fault, but because I did not have any documents. I just had a blind certificate and some results. I did not have a caste certificate nor income certificate. So if I had to apply for scholarships and all, they used to ask me, you don't have this certificate, that certificate, so how will I get you, we can offer you scholarship. So that was the barrier in my life. So then after BSW, that's how I could complete my Bachelor of Social Work. Again I wanted to study further. So I said, what should I do? Because I did not want to depend on anybody for my further education. So I approached Tata Institute. I said, I approached college. I said, I wanted to do further education, but I don't want to again depend on anyone. Of course, my friends were always supportive. They said, no, we will support you. But why should I depend on anyone to, help me always? I always wanted to be independent. So Tata Institute also rejected, my application. They said, no, we don't have a reservation for blind students. We don't have a reservation for orphans. I was really, hurt, and I was really felt so bad. But then I knew one professor. She said, okay, you just write me an application, and you said, like, you say how you manage your study till now. So I wrote an application, and I really wrote my story. So then she agreed to give me concession in TISS, and TISS fee was really huge. So that's how then she gave me concession, and for 2 years my education was taken care by TISS. It was not enough, okay. After education, TISS education, there was big incident in my life. I made into accident, and it was a turn away in my life. Actually, it was a good turn off in my life, because I was handicapped by leg also. And it was by the both leg I was handicapped. So, because I had a rickets, and I used to walk across, though there was no problem in walking, just I used to walk by a little bit cross. And everybody used to ask me, why you walk cross? So why you can't get any operation? I showed to the many doctors, but they said no, you have some calcium deficiency. So it is not possible to do any surgery, but you have calcium. But then I made into accident, and one of the orthopedic doctors suggested me, why you don't get any surgery? So I said, every doctor told me that like it is not possible to do surgery for you, because it is complex, like it's very complicated surgery, and it is not possible. So he said, no, you can do surgery, and it's possible surgery. So he referred me a doctor who only could do this surgery, and that surgery. But I said, like, who will pay for me? But I had a health policy in TISS. So because of my policy card, that fee also was taken care. So that's how I could do all this surgery, and now both the legs are completely fine, and I could run, I could do everything. And then after that I worked for 3 years. But those days I always felt like, now everybody had, I've always felt that I'm orphan. Though I was always contributing for society, everybody was helping me. But somewhere I always felt like, I always was feeling that I'm orphan. And I always felt that, I should do something for orphan, because I really felt lot of challenge. So I quit my job. I said, why I can't do something for orphans? So I took admission in PhD. So now I'm completely independent, and I'm getting like teaching assistantship. I'm doing job as well as in IIT. So it's a part-time job. I'm assisting some teachers. So I myself is paying my IIT fees. And so that's how and my research topic is vulnerability of orphans in the context of citizenship. So it means how after the age of 18, how orphans struggles, like if they don't get rights related to their citizenship, how they become so vulnerable. So that's how my study is actually. And recently I presented a paper in Nagaland, and now also I'm writing some articles related to this topic only. So that's how my journey is. So I encourage all of you, you also should not, just discourage, always, trust God. And I want to encourage, you just trust God and fight for your rights. Never ever get discouraged. You have hope. You should be confident for whatever and have positive attitude towards life. And when everybody gives you something, you also have to give back to the society. And trust God, okay? God bless you.